today's video, I'm going to be talking about why one day after buying this beautiful R6, I actually wanted to sell it and get rid of it. So, let's see why I wanted to.
Make sure you click that subscribe button, click that bell so you're notified for all my videos.
Alright, so let's go back to the day I actually got this beautiful R6. So, I remember it's actually funny, it was the exact day I got back from Arkansas for my freshman year of college. It was the exact day I came back into town, and I was like, Dad, we gotta go to this dealer. There's this sweet 50th anniversary R6 for a great price. So we got there, and the price was pretty good. We negotiated a little bit, and we came to an agreement with the seller. So my dad, we agreed for a price, so that was nice, but I couldn't take the bike home because there was an issue with the turn signal on this bike where the turn signals weren't working, and there was a little bit of issue with the wiring, I think, to the rear brake. So they were like, alright, you can come pick it up tomorrow, we'll have it fixed. So yeah, I remember that night being so difficult to sleep because I was just so excited to ride the R6. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't go to sleep because they got my bike, even though my dad already agreed on a price. So I remember that was so hard because I was like, I just want to take it home right away. But I somehow got through that night and came back the next morning, like basically right as they became open. And I just remember being so excited. I was like, sweet, the new R6, this is going to be awesome. Like, I can't believe I'm actually getting a 600. Because you guys know, I've been bikeless for such a long time, and I got a lot of crap for being bikeless. And I think it really hurt my channel, actually, giving up the WR and not riding for a while. I think a lot of my viewers kind of went away, and people who used to watch me. But it's no big deal because I love to just make these videos for myself, but also for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, that WR was gone, but now it was time for the R6, so I was super excited. I remember hopping on the bike, they just fixed up the taillight. I was just about to leave the dealer, and I remember just all the workers at the dealer like watching me. Oh my god. Oh, that was scary. Oh my god. All the workers at the dealer like watching me as I was riding away, and it was so scary. I was like, what if I stalled in front of all these people? But I didn't, and I remember riding home and just feeling the power of the 600 and just like, oh my god, this thing's a beast. But shortly after, I started to have a little bit of remorse about, if I picked the right bike. I remember thinking the next day, I was riding it some more, and it's an amazing bike, but there were some things that made me think, this may not be the bike for me, and I'll explain why. So essentially, the R6 and all these super sports are just such powerful bikes, and they're so track focused that I felt like, yes, I could use that power, but in my head it just felt like it was just a matter of time before I went to jail or like seriously injured or killed myself. So I was like, going from the WR, which was a bike I could just ring out, take it to red line at every light, and I was barely breaking the speed limit. Now I was on a bike where, in first gear, basically, first or second gear, you're already into some serious speeding where you could honestly be taken to jail. So I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is the bike for me. Like, I have some self-control, but at the same time, when you're on a bike like this, you really just want to open it up. It's not as fun to ride a fast bike slow as it is ride a slow bike fast. But so I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, I wonder if I should have just got a WR again. And another thing along with that was a lot of my friends, that I ride with, Upbeat Yamaha, a lot of those guys, they all have supermotos. So when you're on a sport bike, it's kind of hard to ride with those guys. You kind of feel out of place because they're going to be able to do things like go off-roading. Wheelies are a lot easier and, more fun on those type of bikes than a bike like an R6, where it's honestly kind of dangerous, and if you loop one of these bikes, you basically total it. Or I looped my WR 3 times, and I think the most expensive repair I had was like $100. It was something like crazy cheap. Those are some cool bikes. But so I was also like, dang it, I'm gonna have to kind of give up wheelies a little bit. I'll definitely still do some wheelies on this bike, but it's not the same as it was on the WR where I could just bust wheelies all the time. Hey, there's my old work. I worked at AutoZone. It was really fun while there. I got some great experiences, met a great friend. That was a good job. But yeah, so those are some of the reasons why that really made me feel like, I don't know if I got the right bike. But now, after owning it for a few weeks, a month, I am definitely starting to fall more and more in love with this bike. Just amazing. Every time I ride it, I just feel special. And I can't imagine what the people, you know, who ride like Panigales or Aprilia, they must feel so special, because I'm just on an R6 and I just love riding around. I just feel like everyone's looking at me and it's like, man, I'm the man. And I think that's why a lot of people get these bikes, as well as the fact whenever I go to some back roads, do some twisties, you know, there's not many bikes that compare to, you know, the super sport handling of these bikes and the power. So, you know, I love this bike, and I'm interested to see how long I keep it. I hope to keep it for a while, but we'll see. You know, I really love this bike, and I just wanted to give you guys that quick video why I wanted to sell this R6 after only 1 day of ownership. Crazy. Right, but hope you guys enjoyed that story. More videos to come on this beautiful 50th anniversary 2006 R6, and I'll catch you guys later. Make sure to comment down below and subscribe. See ya.